Sam Adeyemi, an insightful teacher and author. In the book, The Second Revolution, you will discover 1. How to break free from the mindset of slavery and embrace freedom. 2. How slavery and colonialism breed victim mentality, poverty, mediocrity, and irresponsibility. 3. How to lead your nation to freedom. To purchase a copy of this book, The Second Revolution, in Nigeria, call 0808-4444-466 or 0805-44-54466. In Europe, call 440-20-888-76771 or www.successpower.tv. The Second Revolution by Sam Adeyemi. Key to radical transformation and success.
Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We're discussing the topic connecting with people. People are important. They're the most valuable assets on planet Earth. They can be great assets in your life. They can be great liabilities too. But then the critical factor is you. I remember I read the story of the great gold rush in the western part of the United States, and how in a particular town, some people who were coming from the other end of the country, they were coming in a party, and there were quite a number of them moving together. And as they came across this particular town, they were about to go in when they saw an old man sitting at the entrance to the town. They greeted him. He welcomed them. They told him that they had heard that there was gold, and they also came to see if they could earn some fortune. So they said that they were wondering if they could settle down in the city. So the old man said to them, "How was it where you're coming from? The people there, how were they?" "Oh," those people replied, "they were wicked, very mean people, unkind." They said all kinds of terrible things about them. The old man said, "You know what? The people in this town are exactly the same." "Oh." Then all those people said, "Well, thank you. We'll move on then to somewhere else." And they went on. Not long after, another group of people arrived. They said the same thing, greeted the old man, said they wanted to settle in the town. The old man asked them, "So, where you are coming from, the people there, how were they?" They said, "Oh, they were so nice, they were so kind. In fact, it was very difficult leaving them." Oh, the old man said, "You know what? The people in this town are also exactly like that." So they decided to stay in that town. The moral of the story is this: you have the tendency to see people who come anew into your life exactly the same way that you see those who were in your past. There's a way our interaction with people shapes our perspectives about people to the extent that we project our past joys or pains onto the new people who come into our lives. This is very important. If you are going to be successful in building relationships, you've got to get rid of prejudice. Yes, some men may have hurt you before, or some man. There's no point concluding all men are the same. Some women may have disappointed you before or hurt you. There's no point deciding all women are the same. Some people belonging to some tribes or some nationalities may have hurt you before, or people who belong to a particular race, they may have done some things before in the past. That doesn't mean that everybody is exactly like that. Those stereotypes destroy our capacity for building rich and successful relationships. We've got to get rid of them and develop again the capacity to have genuine interest in other people and to seek for their good. In our last broadcast, we spoke about the need for us to be generous givers. That's just so powerful when you honor people and you give them gifts. Now, let me add another dimension to it now. That's about forgiveness. If you will ever build successful relationships, you've got to be willing to forgive. To forgive means to pardon. It means to write off a debt, cancel a debt. When someone hurts us or offends us, you see, it's like the person owes us an emotional debt. We've got to learn to write off debts, emotional debts. We'll never be able to build good relationships walking into the future if we don't forgive. There's no perfect person anywhere. No perfect husband, no perfect wife, no perfect child, no perfect parent, no perfect neighbor, no perfect teacher. There's no perfect person anywhere. People will always make mistakes. They will always offend us. What are we going to do? Forgiveness is not a gift, it's a choice. You can decide to be bitter, or you can decide you will be better. It's your choice. You can show maturity. When Christ taught people in his days, if someone slaps you on the right cheek, turn the left one, he wasn't asking people to be stupid. He was just asking them to be spiritually mature, more mature than the aggressor. If all of us were to revenge, if all of us were to retaliate, our world would completely disintegrate. Now, it's not like people should not suffer the consequences of their actions when they act out of wickedness, but we should leave the law to take its course. We should not become bitter. People have all kinds of problems in their lives. You don't know where they're coming from. The important thing, it's either you are acting or you are reacting. Don't let your life be shaped by reactions. You lose control of your life that way. Somebody else provokes you. Your response, your reaction, the revenge distracts you from your vision. Revenge becomes the vision, distracts you from your destiny. We've got to forgive. We've got to let go. Some people still have issues with people who hurt them many years ago. Those people are dead. When you're still feeling bitter with someone who's dead, and what the person did still controlling and dictating your emotions in the present, it means that there's someone in the grave that you've given the power over your life who can reach his or her hand from the grave to still control your life. We've got to forgive. With that, we break free from the pains of the past. And finally, I'll encourage that you learn to respect other people's opinions. You won't always be perfectly right. You may not agree, but you need to respect other people's opinions. I believe that as we apply these principles, there will be healing. Healing in our hearts, healing in our homes, healing in our organizations, healing in our societies. I believe there will be restoration. Whatever it is you lost due to hurts and bitterness and pain and broken relationships, I pray that this will be your season of restoration and promotion. I'll be back after this break.
Success, power.
Have you ever wondered why many countries that attained independence from their colonial masters are still impoverished after many decades? Have you ever wondered why some individuals and even whole nations are locked in a cycle of failure and underdevelopment? Answers to these and many more questions are available in the book The Second Revolution by Sam Adeyemi, an insightful teacher and author. In the book The Second Revolution, you will discover 1. How to break free from the mindset of slavery and embrace freedom. 2. How